Hey, what's going on, everybody on YouTube? How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine. Doing awesome, actually. So today, welcome back to another episode here on the AfterLife server. Of course, we are back here doing some more work, and we are over at the Build-A-Day area. Now, this is the project that me and KB have kind of collaborated on and started to make some roads over here. Now, he's been doing a lot of live streams and over on TikTok, actually. And he's been building up some of these roads, getting these ready to go. So for those that don't know, in the last episode, we built a cool-looking crystal. And that is where people can get build ideas, members can get build ideas. You guys can also suggest build ideas, so let me know down in the comments below. I'll be sure to implement them into that little build. But with that said, this is where they can take those ideas and build them. Now, we're going to flatten out this land. We're going to make it a little bit better, a little bit smoother, so they can build and make their builds on this nice flat land. So, one thing that has changed, and I don't know if I've mentioned this in one of my episodes or not, but that over there, we originally were going to use that area with the barn and all that, and that was going to be the workshop. However, things have changed. KB is actually going to be using that as his base, and he's going to be making a farm, which is going to be really cool. It's going to be on the outskirts of the Build-A-Day area, which I think is really neat, and it's a really cool idea. However, that means we need a new workshop, and I think I just have the build for that. Alrighty, so we got something cool. We got something really neat. We got something crazy and detailed and awesome, and it's a skunk build. Boom, right in your face. Right here. Oh man, this looks so cool. I love this build. You know how I always say that. I feel like I'm always like, I love this build, but I genuinely do. Why would you build a build you wouldn't like, right? And this build is just, oh, it's so cool. So I've gone for like a fantasy workshop here, and with a lot of just chimneys coming out of here. There's gonna be a lot more details. I'm not done yet. This is sort of just like a midway progress update. There's still a lot more to do interior wise, and just a lot little details. Hanging lanterns, hanging signs everywhere, just stuff just everywhere. And I want it to feel like a workshop, right? A creative workplace. And that's what this is. The lore behind this, to kind of inspire me as well, and to build this, and for it to make sense in this area, is that the Master Builder, he's a legend, right? We don't know who the Master Builder is, but he's left this behind. He could be dead. He could be alive. We don't know. But he's left the workshop behind. That's all we know. And that is going to be the lore behind this, is that he's left this behind for builders to use at their convenience for this Build-A-Day area. And I think that's so cool. So it's sort of like this nice little fantasy workshop. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. But if we head on in the inside here, we have this little downstairs room. And this is fairly done. I just got a few more signs to kind of add here and there. We got the Master Builder info book. This is just going to explain like what is going on, what this build's about. Maybe some lore behind this build, which I think is so cool to have a little story for your build, right? Gets you inspired. In here, feeling kind of empty. We still got some chests to put in here. This is where like all the bulk storage is gonna go, right? We're gonna have a lot of chests in here labeled. When people are done projects, maybe they want to leave their materials behind for others to use at their convenience, or we can stock this up. Me and KB can stock this up and have materials ready for people to use. That's still up in the air a little bit. We're still going to talk about that. Up here, same thing. There's just going to be barrels instead of chests. So there's going to be like single kind of barrels and everything. So just a lot of, it's basically like a big like storage area. And the crafting benches are on the outside, right? Oh, I was trying to do MLG Pro, trying to close the fence gate. I'll get that later. So yeah, all the crafting benches are on the outside. You got furnaces and stuff. I know one of the ideas we mentioned is we were going to put like a super smelter somewhere. Obviously, it won't go in this build. Inside of here, we might do like a little basement. Maybe put it in there. I don't even know if that's necessary. People probably won't even use it. But I just think it's really cool. It's a nice like storage house, workshop, and it's just a nice centerpiece for this area. So I'm going to get back to work and get the details on this thing. So you know how we got camels, right? Well, there's another mob that I'm kind of intrigued with because they give special flowers. And I think that'd be really cool to have. And that is the Sniffer. As far as I know, nobody has a Sniffer on this server just yet. Just like we have the camels. Nobody has camels either. We're the only ones that have camels. And I like testing out different things with the new mobs and stuff. And I think it would be pretty cool if we went on a scavenger hunt for a Sniffer Egg thing. Hold on just a moment, because I think I just found it right here. Yes, this is it. So I just saw it as I was swimming up. And yeah, we're not getting it. That, nope, and that is all out. So there might be more around here. I don't know if it's in suspicious gravel. The Sniffer Egg. Here's another one right here. We can try it. Let's get some air first. Okay, diving back down. And let's see. Do we get it? Do we get it? No, it don't look like it. That don't look like it. Just some coal. Boo. So I just read the wiki and I spent an hour looking through these ocean ruins when you actually got to look through the warm ocean ruins. There's not going to be any suspicious sand here. So we got to go look at the warm ocean ruins, and that's where we'll find our Sniffer Egg. Here we go. This looking a little warmer over here. Hopefully we find something. What's this? Oh. This is warm ocean? No, this is what we want. This color water. I do believe. Lukewarm? Really? Really, Mojang? Lukewarm. There it is. That's what we want. This is what we want. How warm is it? Lukewarm. Okay, I'll take it. Not warm, but it's lukewarm. Hey, come on. There's got to be suspicious sand around here. Come on, give it to me. I don't see anything. This is a problem. Oh, here it is. That's what it looks like. It's very subtle. We got to kill these guys first, because these guys hurt. If you have them all attack you at once, I don't recommend. Go away. Okay. Go. Come on, come on, come on. First try, come on. Come on. We'll get a little pottery thing going on here. Come on, there's got to be some more suspicious sand around here somewhere. My brush is ready. There it is one. There's one. Get this one already? No, we didn't. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's an emerald again. Oh. I just want a Sniffer Egg, please. Oh, baby. See that? See that? That's it. That's the Sniffer Egg. Oh, please give it to me. Yes! Woohoo! There we go. We got it. Oh. Okay, so we got a Sniffer Egg. Problem is, probably gonna need another one. I think we're gonna need another one so that we can have 2 Sniffers and we can make babies. So, yeah. What are the odds of me getting another one here? Okay, no. No, not that lucky. But that would have been pretty cool. Alright, cool. At least we got one. I'm happy about that, at least. Alright, guys, and it looks like I found another one? Yeah! Cool. Awesome. And just to see what we get out of this one. Just some coal. But yeah, there we go. So we got 2 Sniffer Eggs. We can go home now. Thank God. Oh. Alright, so I did make it back home safely with the Sniffer Eggs. And whew, It was a long journey, but we did it. This was probably the most tedious thing to get that I've had to get in terms of, like, mobs, right? Like, the camels were fairly easy. Like, that in comparison. This, a little tedious. Having to swim while being attacked by a bunch of drowns. And then also trying to do archaeology. It's not a good combination. Definitely challenging for sure. But we did it. We got it. And we got 2 sniffer eggs, and I'm very happy about that. We also got a bunch of pottery shards as well, which I'm really excited about. A few drown heads there, lots of emeralds, and a bunch, and I mean a bunch of rotten flesh there. So, and also a lot of fishing poles that make a fairly decent fishing rod as well. So, and a wooding hoe. So that was our haul. That's what we got from our little adventure. Oh boy, look at this thing. It's just so cool to see it with all the details now, right? Like, you get it looks so bland before, which is incredible because it was a good build, don't get me wrong. But now that we have all the little bits, all the little bobs, and the details, all the hanging stuff, it just feels alive. And I love it. I think it's so freaking cool. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments below what you think of this build. But this has to be one of my favorite builds I've done this year. And in last year as well. But this, I mean, or just on the server in general. And I know we built a town hall, but this is something special, right? It's a small area, but with a lot of details, lots of little stuff to look at, and that's hard to do with a smaller build. But this thing looks really cool. So we have the crystal above the Master Builder Workshop, and that's just extending that theme that we have in the shopping district with our Build-A-Day Community Challenge area, where we built that crystal, if you remember from the last episode. And this idea continues here, and that's so it spreads imagination throughout the land, right? Adding a little bit of lore to this build, and just giving you that creative power throughout the Build-A-Day area, which I think is really cool. Now, it does seem kind of random, right? But once you add a little bit of a story to your build, you can add elements like this, and I think that's so cool. Whereas, like, oh, it's just a floating crystal. But if you add a little bit of story, it gives it reason. It gives it purpose to be there, which I think is so important when you're building. Add a little story. So, yeah, the Master Builder Workshop, lots of details, all that good stuff. I've added a little bit of a glowing sack and a cyan dye to these signs. I really think that contrasts well with the orange sign and looks really nice. Heading on in the inside, I've done the same with these signs right here. And as you can see, this area didn't change too much, but you can see it says building supplies up here. We head on top to the second level. We got a bunch of chests with some very colorful signs, colorful carpet. And if we head on up to the very top here, lots of barrels for more community storage for the Build-A-Day area. And I think this looks really cool. I love the interior. I especially love the outside, and I think this build, has to be one of my favorite builds. I mean, come on. This is just so cool. It's awesome. So you guys will have to let me know down in the comments below what you think of it. But yeah, love it. Love how it turned out. So, I just want to give a little context to the next following clips. Because it seems that every time I wake up in the morning, and I wake up around 7 a.m. to get my coffee on the weekends, and if I'm off work, I do the same thing, same routine, get my coffee. Generally KB is playing on the server around this time as well. So he's already on, he's playing. And so I'll notice that. I'll go get my coffee, and I'll want to come back and join him and want to play on the server with him, of course. But every time, it never fails. He always gets himself into predicaments. You all right over there?
So far, so good. No. Nope. Ow. Fly. Okay. I've managed a little bit of it. And this platform I'm building now has nothing to do with the farm. I just need it to not get shot by these freaks.
Right.
Okay. Ooh, no. Please, no. You are seeing nothing. You're just hearing.
I already have a boat. Yeah, I'm just hearing a lot of noises. I'm making a boat right now so I can come and watch you with a spyglass.
jumps and oh, mining fatigue. Run, 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 run. Did you think your Sunday morning was gonna start like this?
No, this is very chaotic. It's very enjoyable.
The best way to wake up. I'm just gonna build an unnecessarily big platform for this project. I don't have building blocks left. No, we lost.
Yeah, we lost resources. We probably lost some of those.
Couple of building blocks. It's not the worst thing to lose. As long as I have the rest, it's okay.
Well, I figured that. That's why I was like, let me get his tools. They're the main thing. So.
Okay, this is fine. I'm flying away. This is a good start. Hey, there's a skunk.
Yeah. Just looking.
That should that pillar in the center that will keep me safe from getting shot by them, and now I can build the actual farm. Hey, dolphins.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
You saved my day.
Unlimited pass to whatever you're building.
Yeah. Once it's done, I'll summon you and I'll show you what I'm up to. Context for your clip: I made a mistake.
You did.
I spawned a wither in a controlled room right over here, which I can show you.
Controlled.
Look, you'll see. You'll see. This is a controlled room.
Sure.
See? Until you realize there's a whole world above this controlled room.
Oh no, KB.
Okay, while you distract him.
Excuse me.
No! Are you gonna defeat him just like that? Just casually show up and do all the work and then Oh, you might want to get out of there. So that happened again. I shouldn't fight withers. Oh man, he's gonna destroy all my stuff.
Got it. No, your stuff's all good.
Skunk saving the day. The actual heavy lifting MVP.
Yeah, we did it. Why, yes. It is I, the hero of the server. I defeated the Wither. Yes, I did. I did it. I'm a genius. I'm just a great, lovely, helpful person on the server. But besides that, I think it's we get back to building. I'm always happy to help KB, but he always seems to get himself in those predicaments, right? It never fails, but I love it. It gives me content, so I can't be mad at it. So, but yeah, back to building here. So we built up the Master Builder's workshop. We did all that good stuff. You already know about that. But the problem is now we have these roads kind of running into the Master Builder's workshop, and that's not really the idea that I was going for. And my idea is to kind of have like a little like buffer, right? So around here, I want to have maybe a 5-block gap all around the actual Master Builder area. So if we just kind of outline this a little bit. The only thing is, though, we're going to have the road go around this. Right? So it's going to be like maybe a circle, maybe a square. All right, so I think I got something worked out here, and it's looking really cool. So I changed some stuff up over here. If you remember before, we actually had, well, I can show you over here. We had one slab like in the ground like this, and I actually talked to KB about that. I was like, it was kind of like a good on paper kind of deal. Like we thought it would be pretty good, but I thought with like the road, right, we kind of actually want like a little curb before we step on up. I don't think it's too big of a difference, but I think it looks a little bit better like this. It feels more like a sidewalk kind of deal going on. I don't know. You guys have to let me know what you guys think in the comments below, but I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. So I basically ruined all KB's work. I came through and I'm like, I'm going to change this. No, he was cool with it. I talked to him, and we got something situated out. So, yep. So it looks really cool now. And I got all this kind of cleared out a little bit. Kind of a little bit more uniform over here. Started clearing out some more trees. Right here, I actually added a cool like little area. Because we had chests. You might be able to see there, too. We had chests like kind of laying around. they were right here in the middle of the pathway. So I actually decided to add something onto this build, which wasn't in the original design. And that is a little storage room for me and KB. Storage that we can put like road materials in. So like pathway materials, we could put once we have lamp posts, we could put lamp post materials. The build-a-day project stuff, right? And I love what KB did with these line spacings. It looks so good. Doing really good stuff over here. I love it. I love how this is turning out so far. So, looking so good. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of the AfterLife SMP. Please do check out all the members on the server. Things are getting active. Things are going and getting really awesome and crazy. Projects are starting up, build a day, all that good stuff. Lots of awesome stuff in the future for AfterLife. I'm really excited. So stay tuned for all of that. And as always, guys, don't forget to be awesome. And I'll see you guys next time.